Convention time! Come on, grab your friends. We're going to a place near Disneyland with Hank the dog and John the human. Nope, can't do it. Hi! I'd like to welcome you to my couch slash bed slash desk. I am currently sleeping on a futon full time. Some people might call that pulling an Alex Day. Others might call it pulling an anybody else who has ever slept on a futon. You be the judge. So once again, I fell off the wagon of regular video making. I did well. I did kinda well. I did all of almost 3 videos pretty regularly. But over the past few weeks I've been getting settled into my new life in London, doing a little bit of work, and I've been trying to find ways to beat the heat. What is heat? What is with this heat? What is with all of this heat? We don't have this where I come from. It probably looks like I'm managing the heat quite well right now, but that is a complete lie! Isn't it great when you put on antiperspirant first thing in the morning because you don't want to feel hot and gross and start sweating, especially when you're making a video, and then it does absolutely nothing? Obviously a lot of people from the UK have been complaining about the very long heat wave we've been going through, and that has sparked response from people from, say, California who are like, oh, that's like November for us, it's not a big deal. But it is for us! I come from a place that shares a latitude with Moscow. This is not normal. Speaking of California, I'm going there in a couple of days. See how I managed to segue that? I'm really excited. I'm heading back to LA / Anaheim for VidCon again this year, and I thought it would take some time to actually tell you about all the other events and stuff that I'm going to be doing over the course of the next month or so. And I realize that talking about a bunch of events that I'm going to that the vast majority of you won't be is kind of alienating, so I don't blame you if you switch off right now. First thing that's happening is while I'm in Anaheim, I am playing a gig. My friend and bandmate Ed and I will be doing a short Chameleon Circuit set as part of the Exceptionally Ordinary tour. The tour is full of awesome musicians and stand-up comedians, and they have been going down the West Coast for the past week. It's going to be a lot of fun meeting up with them in Anaheim. I'm really looking forward to it. Please come along if you're going to be in the area at that time. There is a link to tickets in the description. Then obviously VidCon is happening, which is going to be really big this year, and I'm really terrified. I'm not actually going to be doing much this year, more or less just sort of hanging out, so if you see me, do come up and say hello. I'm going to be doing a 3-hour signing first thing on Saturday morning with Charlie McDonald and Michael Aranda, so if you want anything signed for any reason, that's the place to get it done. Sublime are going to have a booth at VidCon, and I'm going to be hanging out there for a little while. They're giving away free goodie bags of stuff, and they said that if any of you come over to say hi to me while I'm there, you'll get some stuff too. I know my last video was about Sublime, so I don't want to make it seem like they're taking over my channel or anything. It's just that they're doing some really cool things like this, and I'm glad that you guys are also excited about it. And if you can't find me at VidCon at all, might want to try Disneyland, because I'm going to be there a lot too. When I come back from the US, I'm going to have a couple of days break, and then I'm going to LeakyCon London. I'm excited about that, because I've never been to a LeakyCon in the US, and they finally come over to the UK, and I'm going to be in the UK because I live here. Again, I'm not really doing any talking or panels or anything like that, so I'll just be around, so do come up and say hello. And then the next and probably final event of the summer, because it's going to knock me on my feet, is going to be Summer in the City. Yes! On my t-shirt, repping the brand loyalty. I am co-organising that again this year with my friends Tom, Dave and Luke, and I am terrified because the event is literally at a convention size scale now, and I don't really know how to respond to that. It's a 7,000 strong event, and tickets have been sold out for a really long time, and they are still in high demand. And that is really scary to me. Because like the first Summer in the City in 2009 was like 150 people sitting in a circle in Hyde Park. We can't do that now. If we tried sitting in a circle with all of the people who are going and want to go to Summer in the City this year, we would probably circle London. But yeah, despite it being really massive and intimidating, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll hopefully see you there. I'll be running around like a madman, but I will have like an hour-long meet and greet at some point, so come and say hi then. So yes, busy summer, as always. I hate that during summer my video output always seems to be put on hold, but at the same time it's for good reasons. I get to meet a lot of you guys, and at the end of the day, that's why I continue to do this. I've made up a new Sublime list just for fun. It's called Convention Essentials. It's full of stuff that you might need while you're attending a con like VidCon or Summer in the City, because we're a con now. Link in the description to that. Make sure you have a look at it before you start packing, because you might miss something. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because my family is currently on their way down to London, and I'm really excited to see them because I love my family. I miss my family. It's great that they've come down all this way, and they're probably going to feed me. See you at an event, and if not, I'll see you next time.